Ah! Oh boy, this is dangerous. No, I did not just get stuck. Yep. Come on. Get me out of there. Whew. Okay. Welcome back, friends. We are back on Western Wilds today, and we have quite a bit of work to do. So, to start off here, we are going to get our Jackdaw fertilizing. And it does give us a gigantic spread with fertilizing, if I remember right. Yeah, look at that. All right, this field will get done in no time. While that's going on, we do already have our second grass field getting limed, and we need to still bale some of this up. We do kind of need to mow the section right behind here. And the biggest thing, though, our main focus today, is it's time for a little bit of industrialization. So we need to build a bunch more factories. We are going pretty good on our cake here. We are actually really busting through all that wheat we put in. We're already down to 30,000 liters left of wheat to process, so I'm tempted not to build or not to make any seeds, but we need to make seed. We're gonna need seed. We need seed continuously for our greenhouses over here, so it'll help. This little factory we put up, it took forever and barely did anything, so we're gonna get rid of this. In fact, we're gonna do that right now and sell that off. Not a huge profit or anything off of it, but at least it gets rid of it. Forest gets it out of the way. So, to get going on building factories here, though, all right. Farm supply factory. This is going to let us turn all of the chaff our flour mill is producing into silage. And it will let us make seeds in here. Which means we probably want it more on this side. Oh, I got a tiny bit of grass right there I gotta get out of the way. Alright, let's get that little bit of grass out of the way. And we do also need to put up a chicken farm, chicken pen over here too. Now this little piece of grass is just right over here. Scoop that up, and now I can shut this back off and get out of the way. Alright, and we can pop back into here. We need factories, farm supply factory. We're gonna put you right about there. That way it gives us a little bit more space with our flour mill there in case we want to pull out any actual trailer full from our hopper. Alright, so there is our farm supply factory. Now we also need the industrial BGA. Alright, so we're going to put our industrial BGA, and I think I actually want it over on this side. You're not overlapping with anything. I do need to buy that next plot of land, though. I believe. Alright. So we bought our land. I should be able to put that down now. Why do you just always say that you're overlapping with something? I do see a little piece of grass over there. Right there. Alright, we gotta get that cleaned up really fast. I thought I had this whole area cleaned up beforehand, but I guess I missed a few pieces here and there. Alright, so I got a little bit of mowing done and picked up a little bit of random grass laying around, and I'm hoping that now we should be good to go with all of our building. So, I'm pretty sure we're good over here for the chickens now to do something. I think we're going to try it. Yeah, here we go. And yeah, let's back you up a little bit there. Boom, let's put you right there. That should be enough room to fit some more gardens in if I end up wanting to do that. And let's come down this way. We need our industrial BGA here. Industrial BGA. Now this still keeps giving me a problem. I cannot find anything on the ground anywhere near here that should be the issue, so I don't know what's causing that issue. Can I put it over here? I can't even put it over here. Oh, I'm getting a spot. Boom, right there. And look, that lined up perfectly with our field. All right, that'll work. And I'm debating about building another flour mill. Let's see, we're at 400,000. I definitely have the money for it. We could always put up a sawmill down in the south as well. We might do that. It'll speed up our production of everything. Let me see where we're at right now. Where are we at with our flour in it? Flour, strawberries, milk. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna put up a second flour mill. We're gonna back this one up a little bit more here. Right there. All right. Now let's get everything set up correctly here. You shouldn't have any grass coming in. You will have chaff coming in. You've got stones and you've got water. So let's go ahead and turn on the lime as well so we don't have to move our stone production over. And you'll start getting digestate, so we might... Oh, that's a terrible... Yeah, we're not running that compared to our actual digestate, small digestate factory. So I think we're going to put up another one of those. Because we're going to be producing even more digestate than we already are. Now the question is where to put it, because it's going to be that right there. Let's find it here. Here we go. Because this gives us a much better rate than the other one is. I mean, heck, I suppose I can just put it, like, right over here. That's crazy that it'll let me put it up top. Remote is off. Yeah, that is so weird that it'll let me put it up top. Alright. Well, yeah, we're just going to build it right next to that one. And I'm probably going to end up needing to bring a lot more water over. Because, yeah, this is 1,000 to 500 instead of 3,000 to 300. This one is just terrible for digestate. If only we could say not to send digestate here. Actually, right there, chaff and water gives us silage and digestate. You know what? Let's do it that way instead. I might run into an issue because we're not going to be making that much chaff. Ooh, it's got digestate as outgoing too, though, so we can distribute you, and that should at least still keep feeding it from here to the others. So that'll work. All right, seeds. We're going to turn on wheat seeds, and I need to bring seeds over to it. Yeah, we're not doing either of those. We don't need pig food, and we're not going to be bringing in over any grass, although I suppose we could. We could just throw it all into a forage wagon and dump it in here to start doing grass to hay and this, and then this can actually make TMR as well. And we can just do it straight from silage and hay. That's something to keep in mind. All right. So that's up and running. Our other fertilizer there is up and running, but you know, we need to set that to distributed as well, so that we aren't just making it and filling this one up and having it do absolutely nothing. Distributing. All right. And once our hour flips over, it will get digestate delivered to it. This will send our flour over, and our strawberry should be coming to here, and we'll have to bring milk over to it. So let's get this set up real quick here. We aren't going to need to turn on any flour production, but we will need to turn on our cake production from flour, strawberries. I'll turn on the milk too. We'll bring milk over to it. Output. Distribute any chaff in case we get anything. Distribute any stones in case we get anything. Let's just distribute pig food. And storing is fine on that. Distribute any flour as well. Alright. That should be good. I do need to grab a tractor. I don't think that truck will pull that. Yeah, I think our one did finish that was over here throwing down lime. Our Jackdaw is almost finished as well with the fertilizer. Once that gets done, we'll be able to go ahead and bale up some of this hay as well. I should have built another garage or something. We might need another one. I'm pretty sure I do need a nice big one. I think I was actually planning on it and kind of forgot. Transporting. And our input is over this way. And I think I can do the same thing where I just leave them right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's jump into this. And we can do silage and slurry combined, so I'm going to need to bring down some slurry for it. We can also run slurry production by itself. And we can actually do straw, too. I don't think we want to do any straw yet, just because we did just make it, and it'll be another year before I get more. That gives us a slight boost. Yeah, we'll go get some slurry. I should have some. Let's see if we can just pop them right up there. There we go. That'll work well. 500,000 liters, that'll be enough for a little while there. Oh, you know what? We can actually set our farm supply factory to distribute, and I bet you it'll send it right into our biogas plants. Let's make sure real quick that we are on distributing right now with electric and methane. Distributing. 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 All right. Those are all going to start going everywhere. That one is still pumping away. Ooh, I've actually still got slurry already. Let's just pull around and dump all of our slurry, because this really didn't hold much. And we need to refill our Jackdaw already. Let's try not to run over our pipe. There we go. Nope, I gotta keep the engine on while we unload. Okay. Let's go hop into the Jackdaw. We can fill it up with fertilizer real quick and get it to finish up these fields. And I do own all of this land now too, so we got space for more factories. Or for our next set of sheds or something. I'm almost tempted to just get rid of those two sheds that we have and throw a couple of big ones more over this way because it'll be a little bit more centralized. And I can make enough to keep everything together. We'll see. Let's grab all these bags up real quick here, because I really don't need a bunch of big bags of fertilizer sitting around. And yeah, I got another big bag over here. I do have one big bag of seed also, but that's okay. We can get rid of that another time. We'll see if we get these big bags picked up, if it just fills me from the... Yeah, it just filled me right from our storage hopper there, distributor. Alright, let's get this back. I suppose I should see if there's milk I can pick up for our other flour mill here, though. So maybe we'll take a ride up to the cow barn. I also need to fill up our chicken coop there. If we can call that a chicken coop, that might be more of a chicken factory. Alright, you're going. So let's grab our harvester here, because that is where we have all of our wheat right now. And we're going to load about half of it into the chicken barn, or a little bit more than half of it. I suppose it is a 1-to-1 conversion for all of our seeds, though, so we really need 100,000 seed. Probably not. We're going to maybe dump in a little bit less. Let's pop right over this way. Ooh, I don't know if I can get into there. Ooh, you know what? Yes, I can, because we can pop around this way. And then spin. Woo! I need to get the dolly off the back of that. That is not helping us. Ah! Oh boy, this is dangerous. No, I did not just get stuck. Yep. Come on. Get me out of there. Whew. Okay. I might have to get rid of that tree. Alright, let's do about right there. And that'll be... Let's see, did we turn on seed production? We did. Alright, so that's almost 100,000 liters of seed that we're going to have. So let's call that good. I can always buy more seed. Or at least, I'm going to say I can buy more seed. Now that we're producing it, maybe I should say that I can't buy seed because we can make it, but it'll be a year before I get any more wheat. And we got no other way to feed the chickens, so we've got a year to feed chickens off of only the wheat that we have. So I maybe should have done even more wheat into here than we did, but we have what we have. Worst case scenario, we sell off some chickens, I suppose. So let's see here. How much is it going to cost us on chickens? All right, let's do that for right now on chickens, because we are going to be having them reproduce fast anyways. It doesn't open, that's right. All right, all of our pellets are spawning right in here. And we don't actually get to see our chickens in this one, but that's okay. We don't have that many anyways. Alright, so what worker was it that finished up for us? Alright, we are done. No, we shouldn't be done with those two fields. We just missed one big section of field. Okay. let's get up to the top and finish off that one section of fertilizer. And now that we covered all of our hay and lime and fertilizer, it'll be nice and tasty for our cows if we don't poison them. We might be poisoning them by doing that, but so what? That sounds really bad. We won't be poisoning them. Alright, our Jackdaw is finishing up that one little path. We are going to run up to our cows and see if we can pick up any milk and slurry, so that we can get this other flour mill filled up on milk and maybe throw a little bit more slurry into our BGA. Our second cow barn here is still empty. We are going to fill it up as soon as we get a little bit closer to reproduction on the cows. And it looks like, unfortunately, we do have our cows putting manure inside the barn. So I'm going to have to get a conveyor belt to get all that manure out, I think. Either that or a skid steer, but we're going to be filling up the skid steer real quick. It was supposed to go into this manure heap for us. Maybe that'll start happening eventually, I hope. But until then, we'll just leave the manure for the time being and pick it up after we get a conveyor belt to take it out a little bit easier. Yeah, 24,000 liters worth of milk. We'll get milk over to our flour mill. Flour mill and bakery. There we go. Alright, now I do also need to move my global storage pallet here off of the van. And I'm going to have to buy some more global storage pallets too, so that we can make sure that we've got that other one dumping into one. Or two. Maybe I need to just go ahead and set up two for each and get both sides filled up. But for today, I think the fact that we got this going is going to be fantastic. Alright, let's come jump the rest of our slurry. Alright, there we go. We can dump slurry. And that is emptied. And we'll turn on our slurry and silage there. It is really tempting to get rid of our straw right through here too, but I think for now we'll save it because I'll probably need it. That's distributing silage. Yes, it is. It's too bad I can't just distribute our water out of there too, because it doesn't actually need water for anything we're running. Well, no, I guess it does. It needs it for the lime we're making in there, which I should set that to... we don't really have anywhere for that to go distributing wise. Well, I think that is good for factories right now. Let's grab our windrow here, and we're going to have to find wherever I left the crone. Way up that way. Let's bring the crone down here to us. Well, no, I got to go up to the top here anyways. We need to start baling up all of our hay. And hopefully we won't hit the bale limit here. We might. I might need to put in some bale storage somewhere. Oh no. Come on, unstuck. Go, go, go. Oh, that's all. Fold, fold. That's why we're getting stuck. There we go. And I'm going to have to dump off these pallets. And we can get to baling some hay. All right, I wanted to make sure that we had at least a little bit of farming in there before we ended the episode, but I don't think anyone wants to sit around watching baling forever. If you do, maybe I'll just throw in a video too that'll have just baling to music again. I've done mowing before like that, and some other things. So if you like that sort of thing, leave me a comment and I'll do that a little bit more often. But I did want to make sure I gave out a shout out to LoneWolf3605 for leaving me a thumbs up on one of the other videos. Like I always ask, please do that for me. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me an emoji, smiley face, something so that I know you watch the video. I do enjoy knowing who watches it and getting some responses out of you guys. So thank you, LoneWolf3605, for leaving me a thumbs up and let me know you watched it. That's it for today. I'll make sure to add some extra videos right at the end here, so if you enjoyed the content, please watch something else and let me know you liked this one. Let me know you watched it. Everyone have a great day. Happy gaming.